Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 10th to the 16th. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Libra, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years. It's had major influence on divination, including tarot, which does, every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, a ruling planet. So we go really deep when the two are combined. Now, Libra, this week, I want you to get very excited. This is going to be an amazing week for you. I love this week for you. First things first, Venus is going into Gemini. Venus is your ruling planet going into Gemini. Listen, I want you to be social. Venus in Gemini, very social, right? Is very fun, very flirty. A lot of mental stimulation as well. Think of Gemini as like, the communicator, right? The communicating planet. But there's a lot of love, all right? And there's some curiosity. You may be curious about new things, especially after that full moon in your sign that happened last week. All about you, right? Changes. You're going through changes. Now, the other big news for this week, Libra, if you saw my monthly forecast, April 11th, the sun is conjuncting Jupiter, making this the best day, the luckiest day of the year, okay? Not even of the week or the month, of the entire year, all right? So the fact that April is one of the best months of the year that happens to have the luckiest day of the year is enormously special. I really love this. Now, what does this mean for you, Libra? Listen, this is really crazy because last month we had that new moon in Aries, okay? Next week we have that new moon solar eclipse in Aries, all right? Game changing. It's very rare to have two new moons in the same sign back to back, but what's with it sandwiches this April 11th, the sun conjuncting Jupiter in Aries. All of this activity is in your seventh house of partnerships. So a lot of y'all will see activity and changes and movement in this area. I would not be surprised if y'all got new jobs, if you got new job titles, if there's something that happened with that. Maybe you started a new business, maybe you got a new client, maybe you are actively pursuing it. Listen, Mars in Cancer is in your 10th house of career, public achievement, all right, public recognition, success. So things are really good for you. I really love it. And when I say partnerships, that's love too, romance, all right, relationships. Some of y'all could be getting married, getting proposed, finding your soulmates. I mean, this is a really big week. It's a very special week, all right, Libra. So I'm very, very excited for you, all right, very excited for you. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you for this week. I'll stop talking. We'll keep going. And again, Libra, Sun and Rising for April 10th to the 16th. Now, one other thing is Mercury did go into Taurus last week too, and I really love that. All right, I love that. It's such a great placement because it really brings this going toward the things that you want, your hopes and dreams. It brings like that. Like practicality, that being pragmatic about it, right? There's a long-term stability around that. So, Libra, listen, look at your stuff. Oh, and my dog has joined me. And a lot of people ask her, in the comments, like what her name is. And her name's Ruby. And she likes to sleep up here with me sometimes. So she takes up all my table space. So we are going to do your reading. And wow, okay, so this is going to be a big week for you, all right? This is going to be a big week for you. Everything that you have been going through, any challenges, any struggles, any stress, it's all coming to an end, all right? I want you to know that. You got the Five of Swords, all right? This is really all about like choosing your battles. Five is a conflict card, but it is, you can see that he's holding the swords. And, listen, swords are very powerful, right? Let's get that. We all know that. Kids know that. They're sharp, they're powerful. Now, you've seen Game of Thrones. You've seen how people hold swords. Like that, all right? That's power. That's authority. Not that. Okay, so this came up in your past, and it's saying that there could have been some sort of situation, battle. I'm getting more internal. There could have been like some, what's going on? And I'm not surprised. You know, you had a very big full moon in your sign, all right, in your first house of identity. Okay, so some of y'all could have been going through this identity crisis, faith crisis. Like there's, you know, full moons are powerful. They're very emotional. Okay, and so the biggest message coming through is there's a lot of like internal, you know, things going on up here. A lot of it with some Libras choosing the right path, okay? And when I say choosing the right path, what resonates with you? Is it career? Is it relationships, okay? Swords are the mental suit, all right? So logic, communication, intellect. Now, you can see everyone else has dropped their swords. So here's the great thing is that it's come to the Nine of Wands in the heart of your spread. And so whatever it is, you still have that resilience, all right? So this is really great. And it's showing that you're really coming out on top. And I want you to come on top because when you are the better person in a situation, when you learn from, you know, when you're choosing your battles, right? If you are in battle, if you, when I say battle, like an argument or maybe a situation that you're in that, you know, isn't exactly like kosher, right? Especially with Mars and Cancer, even though it is in your 10th house, Mars and Cancer is in its fall. So, you know, when that happens, sometimes like, you know, the Cancer is the crab, right? The claws come out, right? And so Nine of Wands in the heart of your spread, all right? So this is what I always say this is the card. Think of math class, you know, from 5th grade. Your math teacher had the poster of the cat hanging from the tree. This is that poster. Don't give up. Hang in there. This card is all about resilience in the heart of your spread, okay? 9 is before 10. 10 is the end of the cycle. You're so close to the end, but the great thing is you're being resilient, all right? You can see him standing in front of the wands, protecting the wands. Everything that you've worked hard for, everything that you're passionate about, not letting anyone take anything away from you. I love that, okay? I love that about you, Libra. This is really, really, this is great, all right? Now, because we haven't even, we'll keep going. You did get the Page of Cups, all right? You got the Page of Cups in your challenge area. There is something that, two things here. One, something that you may have wanted that you didn't get, all right? And then secondly, there could be something where you don't know what your path is. I want you to, the Page of Cups, pages usher a new change, right? Cups are emotions. He wants to fill his cup. He's very young. He's very, very, very young, but he's still in the royal court, all right? Pages, new beginnings, new paths, new journeys, but it came up in your challenge area. So the bigger message that's coming through is that it is like some of y'all don't know what you want, and it could be from a situation that happened. Maybe there was something that happened where you had this like different way of thinking, or maybe you realized you have this moment of clarity. This isn't what I want, so now what do I want, right? But you're in the process of, look, you have the Ten of Swords in your crown. We're in the process of change. You're in the big process of change. Remember what I said. 9 comes before 10. 10 is the end of the suit. 1, 0 equals 1. New beginning. This is the end of a cycle. This is like regenerative rebirth energy. Okay? You see those swords piercing this young man? Think of the swords as aligning the chakras, all right? So this is, the other thing I'm going to point out is his hand is in the hand gesture of the Hierophant, which is, you know, not only ruled by Taurus, and we'll talk about that because, you know, Mercury is in Taurus, right? But it is all that deep sacred knowledge and wisdom. So don't freak out from this card, because this is actually the card of new dawn. These dark clouds are clearing. Remember, this is the end, all right? So a lot of y'all want this one, you know, something to come to the end anyway. You're waiting. You want this new change. You want change in your life, all right? Again, in certain aspects of your life as well. The sun is coming through, all right? The sun is coming through. Now, all of these swords, use it to empower yourself, okay? Use them. Anything that has brought you stress, anything that has like worn you out, even if there was like a sense of betrayal from people, even if there was like a, you know, something that really like very burdensome, burnout energy too is coming through. use that to empower you. Use that to say, okay, I never want to be in that situation again. This is how I'm going to fix it. Remember, his hand is in the hand gesture of the Hierophant. You having that deep wisdom and knowledge to move forward into this new cycle. All right. This came up in your crown now. You got the Fool. All right. And the root of your spread. So Libra, it is clear as day here. It is clear as day. There is newness. All right. There's a lot of newness. Some of y'all are feeling it. All right. Some of y'all have come into new places in your life. Some of y'all are at a crossroads, but hey, take that leap of faith. Now, take that leap of faith because you see him standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world. He's not even looking down, all right? This is confidence, okay? What brings confidence? Risk, okay? Take that risk. Take the leap of faith, all right? What is risk? Brings confidence. All right. So this is an amazing card. This is really kicking off the journey, right? It's 0 too. All right. 0 is nothing, right? But what's nothing? Nothing is literally everything. So this is infinite possibilities, and this is coming up in the root of your spread if you have not felt that yet. If this new journey that you want to embark on, all right, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, whether it's family related, work related, relationship related, there is something that is inspiring you to take that move. Okay, so I don't want you to feel uninspired, and this is the week to really think about what is that journey you want to be on. What is that path? What's this new path? You have a window of opportunity this week. Remember, there are no retrogrades this week, and you have the best day, the luckiest day of the year, and one of the best days, one of the best month of the year. April is an amazing month. All right. Now, look in your future. You got death. So when I say you're about to go through this transformational period, some of y'all are already feeling it, but you're about to enter a new phase in your life. Death is one of the best cards in the tarot. All right, it is. People freak out when they see this, but it's Hollywood, right? They really made this look like it's not literal death. But listen, this is a transformational period. Death is just a point in time, all right? This is indicating you're moving through this transformational phase soon, all right? And so you do see the sun coming out here as well. You have the sun, full abundance of the sun in the root of your spread. You have the sun coming out in your crown, and now in your future you see the sun coming out. Do you see the movement here? All right, let me see you. All the clouds from your past, we're moving into all that sun. Do you see that? I mean, you're golden. You're about to move into, and some of y'all may be feeling it. Some of y'all may have already gotten, new jobs, or, in a relationship, met someone new, or taking a relationship to the next level, like proposal or engagement or whatnot. But a lot of it is just a lot of transformation activity happening. Now, one big thing I'm going to point out is that not only did Mercury go into Taurus, and Mercury's going to be in Taurus for a while, we're moving into Taurus season next week, okay? All of that is your 8th house of transformation, death, and rebirth. All right, so this is a big transformative week for you, Libra. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Really does help my channel grow, and it really helps with the algorithm. If you're a subscriber, I really love you. Thanks so much for being here. You're amazing. You really make my day, and I really am grateful. So let's get to your staff. Oh gosh, Libra. Okay, so when I say you're going through this transformational period, it is very empowering. You have no idea. This is insane. Let's get started. You got the Hermit, okay? I love it. All right. So, do that soul searching, okay? Remember I said some of y'all may not know what your path is, or you may be in this kind of like crossroads. Spend some time thinking about what you want moving forward. You're about to go through this transformational phase. You have the power to put energy toward where you want to go, okay? Now, this is all about, like, he's made all these achievements, okay? He's climbed the top of the mountain, all right? So, now, the Hermit always has like a connotation to it these days, but think about the 14th century. People went and traveled to the Hermit to get advice, to have that sage wisdom. All right, so he has it, and he holds a lantern, and if you can only see so far with lantern light. the light's within you, all right? The light is within you, all right? That's harnessing that energy, all right? So go within, do that soul searching. Really, really, really spend some time, whether you meditate, whether you even, sure, like go for, a day trip to the forest, to a national park, do some forest bathing. Really, really, really have that insight. It's going to come out. It's really, really impressive. Now, in your external factors area, you got the Emperor. So, look at this. When I say you're moving into this place, like this very empowered, like he is the ruler of tarot. He is the ruler of tarot, and he is the ruler of his own destiny. Okay. Now it came in your external factors area. This could be someone else. He is the dad. Okay, the dad figure. So it could be your father that could really help. In a situation for some Libras that may resonate, it could be a father figure, okay? Or it could just be someone very powerful in your life that's really going to help you, all right? Like whether it's offering guidance or it could be, just a powerful person at a company that offers you a job, or it could be someone that you meet in a relationship who's just very on top of his game, but the ruler. We're talking about the ruler here. We're talking about the ruler. This is amazing, okay? And what makes this really, really special, remember what I said. Last month, new moon in Aries, the luckiest best day of the year in Aries. Next week, eclipse in Aries. He is ruled by Aries. This is all in your 7th house of partnerships, okay? And so there is going to be a lot of more power to you. This is, and remember, power or partnerships is both. What resonates with you? Is it work, or is it love? Is it romance? But either way, the Emperor coming after death, huge, huge. It's, you remember what I said earlier. Use energy toward the things that you want. Have that moment to do that soul searching, to really know what you want to go toward. The Emperor is all about power and authority, all right? And, the word nerd that I am, think about the word authority. Take it all the way back. Let's trace it all the way back to, Middle English. It derives from author, okay? So it's like, be the author of your own story at this point, right? Write your own story. Rule your own destiny. I really love this for you because you also got the Nine of Swords. Now, where this falls in your spread, it is just saying, hey, I don't want this anymore, okay? I don't want to stress about anything anymore. I don't want to have, these swords over my head, okay? Some of y'all don't want to regret things too, but that's why it's so important to remember. Take that leap of faith, all right? Take that leap of faith with confidence, all right? Risk brings confidence, all right? And so if you have any sort of fears or fears of regrets, or if you regret something from the past, have that moment to have closure to move forward in this new direction, because look, your final outcome, you got the Ace of Wands. So when I say you're moving in this new auspicious direction, there's a confirmation. You have death in your future right next to the Emperor. You have the Nine of Wands in the heart of your spread. That resilience has really helped you because you're moving into this new direction. You have the Ten of Swords. All of this is coming to an end. You have the Nine of Swords. You want it to come to an end. And now, once you get rid of all that energy and make room and find that, and feel empowered about moving forward, boom, you got the Ace of Wands in your final outcome. This is the biggest wand in tarot, all right? You see the leaves sprouting from this. Now, what I'm going to say, listen, wands are passions, are ideas, creativity, but it's also work related too, okay? So it's, enterprise, it's jobs, it's career, but at the end of the day, things that you're passionate about, and I really love this. It's the hand of spirit offering you this new opportunity. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is wands are fire, okay? Wands are fire. And so think of these leaves as sparks, all right? Now, turn all those leaves, plant them now. Plant these seeds, okay? Turn these sparks into this blazing inferno of your passions. You have all the possibility to do that. Libra, something new's coming into your life, big time, okay? Something new's coming into your life. And let's do a clarifier. Yeah, you got the four of cups. All right. So again, there's that regret energy here. Okay, I don't want you to regret anything, and I want you to be open to it. All right. This is a lot of like a personal like your things are changing. You're coming to the end of something. You're moving into this place. You have to do that soul searching to like really feel empowered. All right. And there you go, Knight of Wands. Okay. So you see this. You got the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, okay? Have that gratitude, all right? It is one of the like highest vibrations in the law of attraction. It really does fuel the positive energies of this universe, right? So have that gratitude, and it could be something like it really is like if you feel that. Look at that. First, I'm going to point out this is the only card outside of the major arcanas where, or outside of the aces, where you do see the hand of spirit, and it's offering him this card or this cup, but you see his arms are crossed. All right, and so that's very interesting here because it's clarified with the Knight of Wands. So if you look at your entire spread here, all right, look at your entire spread. The only cups card came in your challenge area. All right, so put a lot of heart, all right, to get that heart. Do that soul searching, all right? It's all about having that gratitude. It's all about being appreciative for everything that's coming into your life, all right? And boom, Knight of Wands, all right? This is amazing because you got the Ace of Wands and now you got the Knight of Wands, and nothing's stopping him. Nothing's stopping him. He's running with his passions here. All right. This is double fire, by the way. Knights are fire, Wands are fire. This is double. Look at what's coming out of his helmet. You listen. Have that gratitude for everything that's coming into your life. Use this moment to empower yourself this week, okay? And especially if you don't know what you want, or if you're at a crossroads, or if there's, even like some of y'all may have a lot of different opportunities, okay? Really know where you want to direct that energy, okay? Because it's all about feeling empowered, not powerless. You want to feel liberated, right? Not limited. You want to grow. You don't want to be stagnant. You want to choose love over fear. Like, you're fine. You have that resilience energy in the heart of your spread. Again, death in your future. You're about to enter this brand new phase. With next to the Emperor, you have the Ace of Wands, and your final outcome, Knight of Wands. Have that gratitude for everything that's coming through. That's going to really help. And again, remember the root of your spread, the Fool. You're embarking on this new journey. Take that leap of faith because you want it. I love you. Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. You're amazing. Next week, we have that new moon solar eclipse, and we are moving into Taurus season. It's another big week. All right. So I'll see you next week. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye.